Hi, welcome students. Students, here we are having linear equation in two variables. We are going to draw a graph using the information, and as you all know that the linear equation in two variables has infinitely many solutions. Here I have taken three random values of x and found the respective values of y. Thereby we will get three pair of coordinates and we will plot the graph using this three pair of coordinates. Now let us find the first pair of coordinates. For that we have to put the value of x is equal to 0. Then if we write the value of x is equal to 0 in the equation 2, which is the equation 2, y is equal to x minus 2. Now here you have to understand that we have to write first x minus y is equal to 2, which is the given information in the question. But if you want to find out the value of y is equal to x minus 2. This is the equation which is prepared by you for your convenience. Why are we preparing this equation? Because then we can write directly find the value of y without consuming any lot of time. So how can we write the value of y? Just you put the value of x in the second equation and you will get the respective value of y very fast. So your work is that as soon as you write the first equation from the question, you also write y's value, the equation using y. Y is equal to x minus 2. Here we have transposed 2 to LHS and we wrote the value y is equal to x minus 2. Now it will be very easy for us. You will just write the value, replace x with the value of x. Now here in the first pair of coordinates, I have replaced x with 0. So I will get the value of y is equal to 0 minus 2 is equal to minus 2. And in the last, go to the last pair of coordinates. Here you will find that I have used 0 in the y coordinate, like y is equal to 0 we have taken. So when we take y is equal to 0, what do we get the value of x? Yes, we get x is equal to 2 because when y is 0, you transpose minus 2 to LHS, you get 2, x is equal to 2. Or you can even put y is equal to 0 in the first equation, then you get x minus 0 is equal to 2, therefore x is equal to 2. Now here I want to tell you one thing that it will be easier for you that to do the sums of this kind if in the table you use once 0 in as x coordinate and one time you take 0 as the y coordinate. The sum will become easier. Always take once 0 in x and other time you take 0 in y. In between you can use any in the for the third pair of coordinates, you can use any one value of x. Take always small values like 1, minus 1, 2, minus 2, then the sum will become easier. Here I have taken x is equal to 1, which is the third value of x which I have used. And what do I get? When I use x is equal to 1, I replace x with 1, then I get y is equal to 1 minus 2 is equal to minus 1. This I have replaced in the equation 2. In the equation 2, which is the equation 2, y is equal to x minus 2. Here I have replaced x with 1. Then I get 1 minus 2 is equal to minus 1. Now the next step is to plot the graph. Use this information. You are getting three pairs of coordinates. 0 minus 2, which is the A point A. Then 1 minus 1, which is point B. And 2, 0, that is point C. Join the 3 points and you get a line. And write the name of the line. What is the name of the line? It is x minus y equal to 2. Write the name over the line. Here we are having another linear equation in two variables, that is x plus y is equal to 4. Now what did I tell you previously? That our next step is to find the value of y. So let us write the equation in the form of y is equal to 4 minus x. This will make the sum easier because then you can directly substitute the values of x in this equation and find the respective values of y. Then what is the third step? I told you that use 0. Once take x is equal to 0 and second time take y is equal to 0. So this I have done in the first column and in the third column. In the first column I have taken x is equal to 0. So I have just replaced this 0 in the place of x in the second equation. I told you write the equation in the form of y. In that equation, I have replaced 0 in with x. I have removed x and I replaced it with 0. So I get y is equal to 4, right? Then uh, the next part is that I have in the third column, you go to the third column, I have taken y is equal to 0. So I get x is equal to 4. This I have done in the first equation. I replaced y with 0, so I got x is equal to 4. So third, I got two pairs of coordinates. One is 0, 4 and another is 4, 0. Now remaining is only one pair, and for that one pair I told you that we can take any value of x which is simpler one. Either take 1 minus 1 or take 2 minus 2. Here I have chosen 2. So for by taking 2 in the second equation, I have replaced x with 2. Then what do I get? Y is equal to 4 minus 2, and that is equal to 2. So when I take x is equal to 2, I get y is equal to 2. Now the next part is we have to plot the three pairs of coordinate on the graph. So as you can see that the point A is represented by first pair of coordinate 0, 4. Point C is represented by the second pair of coordinate 2, 2. And point B is represented by the third pair of coordinate 4, 0. Here you can write any letters for the points. It's not compulsory that you use A, B and C. You can use any letters which you wish, right? But they should be capital letters. So and write the name of the equation x plus y is equal to 0 on the line, near the line. Here I have brought to you another question where we are having linear equations in two variables and we are going to plot the graph of this linear equation. Now as I told you, first step will be you have to write the linear equation from the question. Here it is y is equal to 5x plus 3. And what is the second step? You can even write the value of x is equal to y minus 3 upon 5. Now, and the third step is make a table, make three columns and write three random values of x and find the respective values of y. But for taking the three random values, I have given you one trick. You put x is equal to 0 once, or once you can put y is equal to 0. But this trick here, sometimes it won't also work. Here you can see that I have used x is equal to 0, but I haven't used y is equal to 0. Why? Because when I'm putting y is equal to 0, I'm getting a fraction. So I avoided to put y is equal to 0. It's not necessary every time the trick works, but most of the time it is working. So always try. Don't. It is not good that you don't even try. You must try. You can even try orally. If you find it is not working, then you can leave it. You can do certain calculations orally, and when you find that certain whichever calculation is working, you then put it on the table. So here 0 is working definitely. When I am taking x is equal to 0, I get 5 into 0 plus 3, and that's why I am getting the value of y equal to 3. So the first column x is equal to 0 is working, and it's working very fast. But I will not use y is equal to 0. Instead, I have used x is equal to 1. That also I have mentioned you previously that you use smaller values of x like 1, minus 1, 2, minus 2. Then you will do it very easily. So here in the second column, I have used the value of x is equal to 1. When I use it, 5 into 1 is 5 plus 3, that is 8. I get the respective value of y equal to 8. And I told you use 1 minus 1. So even I have used minus 1, and I found that when I use minus 1, I am not getting a fraction. That you can do it orally also. Once you find it out that you are not going to get a fraction, you can write it out, pen down that value. So 5 into minus 1 is minus 5. Minus 5 plus 3 is equal to minus 2. So I get the respective value of y equal to minus 2. And one more thing, don't forget to write them down in the side. Don't do things orally. As you can see, I have used every value I have found out by solving the equation. You have to show this solution of the equation. Otherwise, it might be that your marks might get cut because you are not putting the steps properly. You have to solve the equation. See here, I have used when x is equal to 0, then when x is equal to 1, when x is equal to minus 1, and then I found the respective values of y by replacing x one by one in the equation. Now, after that, the next step is that we are going to plot the graph. First pair of coordinate is 0, 3, which you can see it as I put it as point A on the graph. Then the second pair of coordinate is 1, 8, which is represented on the graph by point B. And you can see the third pair of coordinate is minus 1, minus 2, which is represented on graph by point C. Your graph is ready. You can even write the name of the equation near the graph, near the line. Yeah, okay, you have to join this A, B, C with a line. After joining it with a line, you can see the green line over here. After joining these 3 points with a line, you write down y is equal to 5x plus 3 near the green line. Here we have to find two equations of lines passing through the coordinates 2, 14. So the x coordinate should be 2 and the y coordinate should be 14 and the equation should be satisfied. It means the LHS should be equal to RHS. In such a way, you have to find two equations of a linear equation in two variables. Like that you have to get two examples. So let us talk of the first example. Here I have taken two examples for your convenience. You can even take your own examples. I have just helped you with two examples. So let me explain you how these two examples work. Let us take the first example. 7x minus y is equal to 0. Here, if you replace x with 2, what do you get? You get 7 into 2 is equal to 14. And when you replace y with 14, what do we get? We get minus 14. So, 14 minus 14 is equal to whatever it is equal to, you write it in RHS. You calculate 14 minus 14. Once you calculate, whatever you get, you write it in RHS. Here we are getting 0. So, I wrote in RHS 0. Similarly, I have taken another example of a linear equation in two variables. The example is 2x plus y is equal to 18. Now, how is it working? See, I have replaced x with 2. So, what do I get? 2 into 2, 4. And then I have replaced y with 14. So, what do I get? Plus 14. 4 plus 14 is whatever the value you are getting. Here we are getting the value 18. Then you put that 18 in RHS and your equation is ready. Similarly, you can take many equations because a linear equation in two variables can have infinitely many solutions. So let us take one more equation of the form y minus x. So let me put the value y 14 and x2. Then what shall I get in the RHS? I will get 12. So y minus x is equal to 12 is another equation. In that way, you can make many innumerable equations. But the condition is given in the question. You cannot change the condition. That be particular about it and understand that also. The condition is that the x coordinate must be 2 and the y coordinate must be 14. You cannot change those values. Under that particular condition only you have to make the equations. You cannot make other equations. Like I am taking an example, madam, where I am going to change the value of x and y. No, it is not allowed. The values of x and y should be the ones that are given in the question. Now let us move to another example. If the point 3, 4 lies on the graph of the equation 3y is equal to ax plus 7, then we have to find the value of a. The equation is ready for you. 3y is equal to x plus 7. So that will be your first step. Now in the second step, you have to replace x and y with the values given in the question as the coordinate. As you can see, the point is having x coordinate 3 and the y coordinate 4. So replace this x and y with 3 and 4 respectively. So let us see 3y. in place of y, what are we going to put? We are going to put 4. So 3 into 4, as you can see, I have put it in bracket, and then is equal to a should be as it is. A is not going to change because that is the value of a that we are going to find as it is given in the question. So a is the term which don't change. It is the alphabet that is should be kept as it is. And what about the value of x? Yes, the value of x is there in the coordinate. See the bracket here, the x coordinate is 3. So put the value of x equal to 3. That means replace x with 3. So when we replace x with 3, we get 3 into a, 3a. And plus 7 should be also as it is in the question. So what are we getting? 3 4s are 12 is equal to 3a plus 7. Transpose 7 to LHS, you get 12 minus 7. 3a is equal to 5 and therefore a is equal to 5 upon 3. This is the value of a. This is a short question for exams. Usually both these questions are asked in exams. Here I have taken two sets of graph. In the first graph, which is having a pink background, you are seeing that there are four equations, four options of linear equation in two variables. You have to put a tick on one option. That option will be relevant to the graph, which is shown over here. Now, how can you find that which equation is relevant to the graph? For that, you can see that you have to replace the values of x and y with those coordinates given in the graph. So let us try with the point A. Here point A is very simple one. Replace it. Here point A is having the coordinates 0, 0. So let us take equation 1. Replace x and y with 0 and 0. You get y is equal to 0, x is equal to 0, and both are getting satisfied. So, but you can see here that I have not put a tick on this equation. It means this equation is not relevant to the graph. Why I have not put a tick? Because just by checking with one point is not a good decision. You have to check with other points also. When I am checking this y is equal to x with point C, I am replacing x with minus 1 and I am replacing y with 1. Then what do I get? Y 1 is not equal to minus 1. Hence, this equation is not working with our graph because 1 and minus 1 are not equal. So we are rejecting the equation 1. We are moving to equation 2. Let us check with point 0, 0. Replace x and y with 0, 0. Yes, you are getting equal to 0 in RHS. So the second equation is working, but that is not enough. Move to the point C. Replace my C. The point C is having x coordinate as minus 1. So replace x with minus 1. Replace y with 1. Minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. So even this is working. 2 points are working. So I put a tick on it. Even you should try the third point. Similarly, you check the third equation. It will not work when you replace these values of x and y in these equations 3 and 4. They are not going to work out. They are not going to work out means what? LHS will not be equal to RHS when you replace these values. Now let us move to the second graph, which is in this blue background. Here also we are seeing the set of four options having linear equation in two variable. I have put a tick on third option. Let us move to the first option and see that point B is working or not. Let us replace the coordinates of point B, which are 0 and 2. Write 0 in the place of x. So you get 0 plus 2. 0 plus 2 is 2, and we are having y coordinate also 2 in our equation in our coordinate. See, in point B the y coordinate is 2. Here you are getting y is equal to 2, but still I have not put a tick on it. Why? I told you that don't just work with one point. You have to even try the second point. If you are just taking one point and taking any decision, then you are going to get into trouble because one point is not enough. See, the first point B is working for equation 1, but equation 1 is not the solution because when I try with point C, you see that it will not work. Let me replace a minus 1 in the place of x. Then I get minus 1 plus 2 is equal to 1. And y should be 1, but here y is 3. It means equation 1 should be rejected. Let us move to equation 3. You try with equation 2 and 4, they are not going to work out. I am going to move to equation 3 at present. Take point B as we took previously. Replace x with 0. You get 0 plus 2. Y is equal to 2. Yes, here also y is equal to 2 in the coordinate. Then take x is equal to minus 1. Now replace x with minus 1. What will you get? Minus of minus 1. You will get minus of minus 1, that is equal to plus 1. So plus 1 plus 2 is plus 3. Yes, it is working. Here the y coordinate is also plus 3. Similarly, you try the a one also, point A, and you will definitely get that equation 3 is the relevant equation for our graph. Children, do the assignment and strike the goal. All the best. Thank you and all the best.